Hello. Today I will be talking about movie review number 494. And this movie is called Just Mercy. Just Mercy is a 2019 film directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, who also directed Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Just Mercy is a 2019 film from Warner Bros. Pictures that I saw on June 20th, 2022 at AMC West Chester 18 in West Chester, Ohio. So I previously saw this movie January 2020 at AMC Newport on the Levee 20 in Newport, Kentucky. But I decided to see this film again because this was one of the several films that came out for a week during Juneteenth in June, and I had the opportunity to see this film again, and so I did. It's a great movie, guys. So, after graduating from Harvard, Brian Stevenson heads to Alabama to defend those wrongly condemned or those not afforded proper representation. One of his first cases is that of Walter McMillan, who was sentenced to die in 1987 for the murder of an 18-year-old girl, despite evidence proving his innocence. In the years that follow, Stevenson encounters racism and regional and political maneuverings as he tirelessly fights for McMillan's wife. This stars a handful of actors and actresses like Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, Rob Morgan, Tim Blake Nelson, Bobby Spar, and Brie Larson. This was a great movie. I definitely enjoyed it. It's based on a true story of the same name. So, Brian Stevenson is a civil rights attorney who wants to defend those wrongly condemned or those not afforded proper representation in Alabama. And he meets Walter McMillan, who is sentenced to die for the murder of an 18-year-old girl, despite the fact that he did not do it. He did not kill her. And Stevenson is trying everything he can to make sure Walter McMillan is free from all charges, is free to go home. And during the movie, Stevenson encounters racism along with political and legal maneuverings. The murder of this 18-year-old girl was a big hot topic issue when this was first released. And now Stevenson is investigating this case again, and not many people are happy about it. They just want McMillan to be accounted for, despite the fact that he didn't do it. And Stevenson visits McMillan's family, and it further proves that McMillan was not in the store when this 18-year-old girl was killed. I forget what kind of store it was, but the place that this 18-year-old girl was when she was murdered, he was not there. And it's definitely interesting to see how hard Stevenson is trying to free McMillan before he actually gets sentenced to death. And it definitely takes a picture of how one man is trying everything he can to get this guy out. And he just encounters a lot of racism within people that are hating him for trying to free this guy's wife. It really saddens me that McMillan was in prison for something he didn't do, and this is a lot of people. They are wrongly incarcerated for something they didn't do. Yeah, that makes me mad. because not only is an innocent man being locked in prison for something he didn't do, but that the real killer is still out there, and they're not focusing on that. I won't say how it ends because that kind of like spoils the ending of the movie. But I really like this powerful true story about someone who just graduated from law school and wants to become a civil rights attorney. It is very, very, very interesting to see and how hard this guy have worked to try to save this man's life, and he is dedicated to doing so, no matter what it takes. I really enjoyed this movie, and it's also based on a book as well. So that's my movie review of Just Mercy. Appreciate you for this movie review. Alright, goodbye.